Judging by what we've seen in the heat races, there's going to probably be about 5,000 cores slapping the wall. And yes, there's not 5,000 cores, but knowing how this is going to be, that's probably what's going to happen. But,
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, you see the field on the speedway, and those of you watching at home on Flow Racing see what we call the missing man formation. We don't do 4 wides. We typically don't do anything special for the starts of races in the Castrol Flow Racing Night in America series. But tonight, Ben, we decided to do something very special as we lost a very good friend and colleague of ours 1 week ago tonight, Mr. Rick Eshelman. This missing man formation is a tribute and an honor to him. Rick lost his life 1 week ago too early. This is a tribute to him. Others as well. Ben Hayden Ross just passed away recently as well, a dirt late model driver. We had a family from Charleston, Illinois lose their life on the way home from the racetrack recently. This is a tribute to Rick, Hayden, that family, and those fine folks that we have lost over the course of not just the past week, but this racing season.
It's a tribute to our racing family, because they're family. That's exactly what they are.
Okay, I've heard what just happened there, but cool. Okay, 53 laps. This will probably be a mess, but
in victory lane, as it's going to be Alberson and Ferguson.
This track is short, so don't be surprised if there's going to be a ton of wrecks tonight.
Alberson, Carson, Ferguson front row on a Thursday at Tri-County Racetrack. This is like Back to the Future right here. We're like Marty McFly, and we got in the time machine. We went back in time. That's what this place feels like. You're determined to.
So we're going to have Garrett Alberson and Carson Ferguson in the front row. That's probably going to be front row of all time. But here we go.
Yeah, this is fun, man. Garrett Alberson and Carson Ferguson in row 1, Brandon Shepard and Garrett Smith in row 2, Brandon Overton and Chris Madden in row number 3. This is just
now I'm gonna get the Wendigo signal before we go green.
Fun field of cars. So far, this has been everything we expected leading up to this. And you saw from the aerial shot just a little bit ago, Ben, a really cool look. It's kind of what a bowl-shaped racetrack this is, and how high bank these corners are.
Well, lights are down on the speedway.
Here we go. Garrett Alberson, Carson Ferguson. About to lead them down.
Tar Heel 50, presented by Jackie Jones Automotive Group. And we're coming to the green flag at a turn.
And
22,000 on the
we are underway.
It's Ferguson, it's green flag on
we're going to be underway here at Tri-County as Ferguson takes the lead on off the turn number 1. Garrett Smith with a great run on the top, trying to get Brandon Shepard for the 3rd position. And things already getting real. That did not take long. And leaders are not separated just yet. Alberson is still on the 93. We have one getting loose. One have one almost spinning. It looks like Ross Bales at number 79. We still have 51 laps to go. Battle for the lead on the back stretch. Garrett Alberson, Carson Ferguson, and around goes Alberson. He saved it. Ferguson will lead that lap. We still have 50 to go. And around goes Alberson. That one, he saves it again somehow. Here comes Brandon Shepard to the bottom in the number 1. He's going for 2nd. And I am terrified. The top 4, the people that are Ferguson, Alberson, Shepard, Smith, they are not separated whatsoever. Well, Smith's kind of separated from them, but the top 3 pulling away. Big move here by Alberson to the bottom. Give the lead to Alberson just for saying, but Ferguson leads that.
His line away, Shep right there in the 3rd spot. Throw a blanket over the top 3 cars right now.
And Shepard rips the top. He's gonna make that top walk there. And it's gonna be a good one, as its stream is lagging more than it's to the point where it's really funny. But here comes Alberson.
8 laps in now. Ferguson, Alberson, Shepard, and Garrett Smith just lost a little bit of ground right there coming off turn number 2. And Ben, they are closing in on the back of the field.
And now lap traffic here going to come into play. I'm surprised they've even stayed green. I mean, there you go. Of course, Alberson is still in the length of your leader. We have a battle here. I believe that's Brett Dixon goes to the bottom of Jonathan Davenport.
his way back up towards Carson Ferguson. This is the biggest lead Carson Ferguson has had in a whole 8
Ferguson is now starting to pull away.
Nowhere to go on this bull.
You start 40.
Use your moves wisely.
Working lap 14 of this 53 lap affair, and now lap traffic reality.
Here comes lap traffic. Albison was gonna have a chance to start gaining here as lap traffic gets into play.
Blow up the racetrack, that opens the door for Ferguson. Ferguson right now leads down the back straightaway. He's got over a half a straightaway lead.
There is more lag happening right now than something dang horrendous.
Now business picks up as
Lap
you see
traffic
the
into
race
play.
cars start
First
to
Cobra go
work.
lap down.
There's a good look back at the
Somehow no caution
race
still,
leader, Carson Ferguson,
which I'm
with
surprised
this
after all the cars that we've seen in that in the heats. But Ferguson is a big lead over Albison currently. Albison sends it down low on the lap core, trying to get by.
22nd up to 15th. He's a mover early in this one.
And
position number 14.
Ferguson now going to try to put.
Oh!
And something just happened. I believe Tyler Ubb is. Oh boy! Watch out! Tyler Ubb around in turn number 4. First caution. Laps to go.
Just as Jeff Smith had called it a night and pulled the Doug Benson Ford number 1 car.
So he's going to wait here just for a second. Let everyone go. And now he's back going. So first caution of the night.
Laps in the books, and boy, this 53 lap race is really going to wreak havoc on my math. I believe that makes 30.
So we have this feature plus 2 more. That's going to be great.
And right now, Travis Scott down in the infield. Looks like Jeff Smith making his way down there. Just seems like right now, that traction's so good on the bottom that guys just cannot work their way up the racetrack. How do you see it from the infield?
Yeah, I really expected that bottom to try to slow down. But definitely guys trying to clean the top off. You can tell they want it. Ross Bales, Jonathan Davenport, Bobby Pierce on back. Those guys are really trying to clean the top off to get some momentum to charge toward the front. Still a long way to go, as Jeff Smith looks like his night is done here in the infield. But right now, it's all Carson Ferguson.
Okay, let's try this again.
After the biggest win of his super late model career, he's got a couple of wins this year already in the super late model ranks. But man, this one by far would be the biggest. And again, he picked up the Spring Nationals Championship with Ray Cook's Spring Series. And right now, he leads the way.
Okay,
He's got Albertson,
here we go.
Shepard, Garrett Smith, Chris Madden, your top 5. But it's Overton,
So
McDowell,
Clausen Ferguson has
and
led the way so far.
as
He's led every lap.
two of Barrett
Garrett
Wilson's
Albison, Marion Shepard, Garrett Smith. And then we have Chris Madden ran out the top 5. Then we have Overton, McDowell, and then we have Bloomquist, Freeman, and I have no idea who's 10th. But that's all. Okay, what the world? Get off of me! Yeah, that was a stinking bug that was on me and it terrified me. Anyway, but here we go. Still have 36 to go.
Carson Ferguson will bring us back to the
Green flag. Now Alberson's gonna have a shot again as we. No, but never mind. Shepard's gonna have a shot now. Shepard takes second, going through the first corner. Now Madden takes 4th away from Garrett Smith down the backstretch. And we have 3 wide for second, just for a second. And Brandon Shepard now gaining on your leader. Now Garrett Smith starting to drop as the battle for the lead picks up.
And Ben Garrett Smith just got a little too high down in turns 3 and 4. He lost wholesale ground. He may have problems on the number 10 as he has fallen back to the
and
position.
Here comes Shepard. 33 to go this time by.
3 and 4, Shepard likes the top side down 1 and 2. He's been late in the bottom. This time he's going to go to the top though, as Ferguson works the low side of this racetrack all the way around his lead, 0.6 of a second. He's led the whole way so far in this.
Albertson now trying to find his way around the Valvoline number 1. Ferguson continues the lead.
21 laps complete.
I think number 1's probably the only cool that's trying on the top side currently. Most people try on that bottom side, but the 1 is making the top block.
Last time by 0.6 of a second. That time 0.5. He cuts into that lead a little bit. Does Shepard? Meanwhile, Alberson's got his hands full back there with Madden.
And
Really
yep, the number 1 now gets a big run. Still not gonna be able to find his way around the number 93.
Brandon Shepard looks really good down in turns 1 and 2, but I think Carson Ferguson might.
Here we have a battle for 3rd. Chris Madden trying to find his way around Garrett Albertson.
Ferguson with a little better run coming off the corners on the bottom side, and that Donald Gina Bradshaw, number 93.
Yeah,
Now the number 1 runs still on top side,
We'll see if Shepard starts moving around a little bit as he's maintaining that solid
but
5-second
he
gap.
can still not find his way around number 93.
As we work lap number 26 down the back
We still have
Meanwhile, back for fourth,
26 down, 28 to go.
side by side.
Makes no sense, but we are still racing.
Out front, it's Carson Ferguson.
Now the number 1 gains just a bit, I believe. I don't know if you can't tell.
Got a real good run that time. Bentness, we're just about halfway home. This time by 27 laps will be scored. 26 laps will remain cross-flagged into the field.
We have 26 to go. We are halfway, I believe. I'm not even sure what's happening, but
cat and mouse right now for your top two. And now Ferguson, he enters a little bit
and
higher,
Ferguson
right through the middle of the racetrack,
still runs the middle that time.
on Ferguson that time by the lead, just 0.2 of a second.
And he goes back to the bottom.
Another good run up high in turns 1 and 2. He'll be unable to do so. Carson Ferguson, then you're right.
And here comes Shepard. He has a big run this time.
Trying to take the line away from Brandon Shepard. Shepard right there.
Lap course about to be a factor.
Now look at Shepard changes line, diamonds off the corner.
Sorry. Anyway, but
traffic soon to be a reality. The first lap car they have, he's in Shepard's groove. That's Jamie Oliver.
yeah, Jamie Oliver gonna be the first lap car here. I think you already knew that. He's gonna be joining the number 38 car, who's gonna be coming up right in front of the leaders.
Meet the back of the field again here in just a couple laps.
Was Ferguson is able to find his way around the lap course the first time they came by, but I don't know if he can do it this time. The lap course in Shepard's way, so we'll see what happens here.
Makes it up down in 3 and 4. Alberson sits back in 3rd. Madden sits in 4th. 5th is Overton. Behind them, Dale McDowell sits
We have 21 to go.
6th. He started back in 10th as lap traffic is now
So on the left side we have a battle for the lead. On the right side we have a battle for 4th. We have 20 to go here tonight.
The battle for the lead on the left-hand side of your screen is now Carson Ferguson has the back of the field to deal with. Behind him, Brandon Shepard still right there.
And
now a reality for Jamie Oliver.
19 to go now. Now it's lap core is gonna be into play.
Right now, though, we want to stay green. We want this one to get decided on lap traffic tonight. Carson Ferguson has
and it's gonna be a crap ton of lappers.
in the shadows. He made up ground that time, DJ.
Ferguson having a little trouble getting by Oliver.
A little bit of trouble working his way around. I believe that's Jamie Oliver's number 38.
Now Ferguson finds his way around Oliver. First lap core down, but plenty more to go. It's gonna be lap course side by side in front of him.
And Shepard not as good on the bottom. He actually loses more ground on the bottom to your leader than he does on the top. Alberson catching that battle as well, and he's bringing Madden and Overton to the party.
Yeah, we're about to have a battle, my lord.
16 to go.
Yeah, lap traffic running
that one back up to the top now. And so was the people behind him. Next lap call will be that number 72. That wait, I don't know who that is. I thought it was 72. Who is that? But that doesn't matter. We have 15 to go, coming to 14 to go now.
Rounding out your top 10. And Shepard's got trouble.
Oh, Shepard with a problem on the front stretch. Caution is out.
39 laps in the books.
Well, now that just got interesting. Flat tire on the number 1, and he was driving pretty much everything he had off of that core. But Brandon Shepard blows the tire, and now Taylor brings it back to the pits. We already spun a little, so. Garrett Alberson now moves to second. I'll rotate the dang device. Okay, cool.
What a turn of events.
Okay, anyway.
The one of Brandon Shepard out of the
14 to go.
That eliminates the
and cool.
It was about a 1.5 second lead that Carson Ferguson and Brandon Shepard had over Garrett.
Well, Scott's 22nd somehow. I don't know what the word he did.
We'll see if he has anything for him. What's going on down in the hot pit, Travis?
We've got a lot going on down here, Dustin. So right rear tire, Rocket House car team going to work, changing that. Turbos back in the back of the pit of the hot pit area, changing the right rear as well, and a flat left front on the David Payne car number 8. So a lot of action. Bobby Pierce has come in. Looks like they're changing the right rear. About 2 laps before that caution, Scott Bloomquist pulled to the infield here in turn 1 and 2. And it does not look like he's going to return to the field tonight. But I'll say, don't look now, but the guy who was gaining during all of that is the 44 of Matt, and he was bringing Overton in tow. These guys may have something to say about this race before it's over.
Yeah, Albertson was gaining, to your point, and you saw Madden and Overton making their way up through there. Again, 14 laps to go, clear track for Carson Ferguson. And just what a big win would this be for that team if he can take that car to Flow Racing Victory Lane tonight. You see Bobby Pierce getting a new right rear tire as well.
Oh, absolutely. We talked a little bit during the race about some of the movers and shakers. From 13th up to 7th, and actually the fastest driver on the track that last time by, the 49 of Superman Jonathan Davenport.
Oh, good
So
lord.
with this
Anyway,
stacked up and still 14 laps to go. As we go back to the last fully completed lap, which was lap 39. So 39 of 53 scored. That'll be 14 laps to go. And this Delaware double file restart will bunch everybody back up.
Bobby Pierce will join the back of the pack. David Payne makes his way back out of the hot pit. And again, 14 laps remaining. Well, until last week, we had not seen a repeat winner. Bobby Pierce got the job done at Atomic Speedway, 2nd week in a row. Tonight, can we see our 7th different winner and 8 races
here we go.
this year?
14 laps to go. We have some top runners up front. We have Ferguson leading. We have Albertson. Then we have Madden. We have McDowell. We have Overton. We have Freeman. We have Davin. Then we have Smith. And we have Clay Knight rounding out the top 10.
14 laps to go. You got to think those guys are about out of the fold for the win tonight without some help with some caution and some bad luck for other guys. But could Chris Madden come up there and get win number 15 in the year and spoil it for these two young guys that lead the way right now, DJ?
Yeah, it has been, as Travis mentioned, kind of chipping away.
So there's one car smoking back there. Can't really tell who that is. It's a red car. It's either red or black. I think that's Will Harrison that's smoking. But I want to try this again. 14 to go. Carson Ferguson leads them to the green. Battle for second. Garrett Albertson pulls ahead. Ferguson leads as Albertson is now going to try to close in. Here comes Dale McDowell on the move. Oh boy, hold on. Here comes Chris Madden. It's on. Albertson has second, just barely over Madden, and it's going to get good. And here comes Chris Madden. Okay, this phone's not in focus, but here we go. We have 2 youngsters versus 2 veterans. 3 wide for second down the backstretch. It's going to get good. Oh boy, here comes Dale McDowell on the bottom. Here he comes. He's going after number 44. Give McDowell second down the backstretch. Now the 44 goes up top. 10 laps to go. Here comes McDowell. He goes to the bottom. Dale McDowell to the bottom of Ferguson. Ferguson has led ever since the drop of the green. But now we're going to have a new lead up. No, we're not. Ferguson keeps the lead. Here comes Madden. He has a big run on the backstretch. Oh boy. Give the lead to McDowell. We have one car slowing, but he makes it to the pits. Give the lead to McDowell. And oh, there goes Ferguson. Carson Ferguson around. Caution is out for the guy that had led since the drop of the green. Goodness gracious, what just happened?
8 laps to go, and how about at Tri-County Racetrack? You got a
And we still have 2 more features after this, just remember.
Oh, what a heartbreaker for Carson.
Oh my goodness.
He had the pack of the wolves knocking on the back door. Drove a fantastic race.
Cannot tell you what just happened.
That young man's future tonight, not the night, though, DJ.
No, spot that'll move Mac Daddy Dale McDowell up front. And how about it, ladies and gentlemen, here as he comes by, he'll still be on the track at the tail. How about it for Carson Ferguson, who led the first 44 laps of this race? What a run.
So
How about Dale McDowell right now?
here's what happened to Ferguson. He just set it down low, and it was people trying from there.
Yeah, just
So now McDowell, Madden, Overton, Albertson, and I believe Davenport will be your top 5. So it's probably the most 2022 top 5 that we've seen.
McDowell, where did he come from? He said 10th starting spot.
Yes, sir.
We didn't even talk about him, I don't think, in the last before the last restart there. We were focused on Albertson and Ferguson and Madden, and then the McDowell, Lowry veteran, just takes the lead. It looks like he was willing to, or trying to pull away there, so it looks like we may be coming back real.
Well, don't look now, DJ, but Madden's on the move too, my friend.
Not just Madden. Overton on the move in the 76.
No, Clay Knight is going to be on top 5.
On this restart, it looks like his second place car, Chris Madden, has chosen.
So we're going to try this again. We're going to hit the Wendigo signal, and then we're going to have some crazy racing up front. We're going to have McDowell, who's won a crap ton of races this year. Overton has won a crap ton of races. Open Davenport to the pits, so he won't have a shot to win. But we're gonna have Madden in the top 5, who has won a crap ton of races. Overton, who's won a crap ton of races. Then we just have Clay Knight. We just have all these guys that have won so many races this year inside the top 5. Then there's just Clay Knight. He's just up there.
Back home, they own Augusta Aquatics. They build high-end pools for colleges, university, high schools.
So Davenport has a flat tire.
Yes.
So I had to fix that thing.
Yes. And Clay Knight told us back there in the pit area that there is such a high demand right now, and they are so backed up. And he said it is, if you put an order in the pool, 2024 is the earliest they can get that done. It is just, that's amazing.
So no Olympic-sized swimming pool at your house, DJ.
Oh.
Travis?
Yeah, Davenport new right rear tire, down and away to rejoin the tail of the field.
Thank you, Travis. As Barrett Lowe stops.
Here we go. Well, I thought we was going to be the Wendigo signal that time, but
in this race back in 2009, we talked about that earlier. How about this?
so the Tar Heel 50, technically Tar Heel 53, is still
And it looks like
going at it.
Going to pull back to the infield. Trouble on the 93 car, as he might just be calling it a night with 8 laps remaining. Yeah, McDowell has won it once. Madden has never won it. Brandon Overton's won it twice and won the last 2 at 19 and 20.
And you were pulling this right off the top of your head, or do you know a super secret website to go to?
There's this super secret called Dirt on Dirt, and the history page. I love that they have the Tar Heel 50 history.
So here we go.
The history page. So check it out.
We're gonna have
Tar Heel 53.
This will be
McDowell, Madden, Overton, Knight, Albertson, Dixon, and 3 minutes. That's all I have time to mention. We're back underway. How big of a run will Madden get? I assume these guys behind McDowell are going to have a. We're 3 wide down the backstretch for the 3rd position. Now it's going to be McDowell and Overton inside the top 5. Here we go, battle for 3rd. Here comes Clay Knight to the bottom of Madden for the 3rd position.
Get one more run at your leaders. He may if there's a caution. They're 3 wide.
We still have 6 to go. And McDowell has checked out.
Laps to go for Del McDowell. Del had the race at Boyd's a few weeks ago. Ryan Gustin got him on the last lap. That was for 20,000 with the World of Outlaws. He loved redemption tonight. Meanwhile,
now we have 5 laps to go for Dale McDowell. The last time we raced, which was the World of Outlaws at Boyd's, he had pretty much led the whole race, and then he got past the last lap around Gustin. Things get real. But now we have 4 laps until McDowell gets the dub here at Tri-County. But Brandon Overton is running the top side. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I think the 17 has a big enough lead.
Del McDowell doing Del McDowell fronts out.
We still have 3 laps to go.
Loves that low groove, and he has worked it masterfully tonight. Less than 3 laps to go. Is down the back straightaway. Brandon Overton losing pace with the leader, DJ.
And coming down to 2 laps to go. And unless if there's another caution, I think McDowell is going to be able to pull away with this one.
This time out of turn number 4, white flag will fly in the air.
And we're going to have white flag this time for Dale McDowell. He has dominated some races most of it recently. One of them was Bulls Gap, which he pretty much dominated, and he didn't even win. Domino won at Boyd's not too long ago, but he didn't win. But tonight, Dale McDowell wins the Tar Heel 53 here at Tri-County. And now everyone else will cross the line. McDowell wins, and things are just getting real in the back.
for Junior Shepard, rebounds for 9th.
So a good race.
In 10th. His first
Cool.
ever Castro Floor Racing Night in America start. Del McDowell goes to victory lane here tonight at Tri-County Racetrack. His 8th win of the year in the Easy Go. Clot Synthetics, Cometic Gasket Connected Strategy Advisors, Northeastern Fabrication, Fox Racing Shop, Cable Installation Specialist, Shackelford Enterprises, Boydville, and FK Rod Ends Cars 17M. As long as he clears the scales and all important droop check, the Mac Daddy Del McDowell goes to victory lane. Cool overhead shot, TJ.
Yes, great look at the city in the background. Oh.
Nope. Somewhere,
No, that is cool.
There's some things in the woods out there. Not quite Florida, where there's like 8 things in the woods that can get you at any point, but there's the boogie,
Yeah, the boogeyman. He's out there.
He could be anywhere.
All kidding aside, shout out to Ian, our drone operator.
So
done
cool.
a fantastic job here all night long, showing you this gorgeous racetrack. Good look at the pyros going off from the infield. And once again, Mac Daddy Dale McDowell becomes a 2-time Tar Heel 50 winner, as he has made his way across the scales, and I believe the droop being checked right now, Benji.
Yeah, they're getting that ready.
So, since this is over, I'm just gonna leave. So, I'll be right back.
That'll be round number 9 of 2022, and then the final 2 races, Sonoy Raceway, November 11th and 12th. You can go to flowseries.com for information on all that as we get set to set up the victory lane down there. Don't forget, race fans, 2 more features to go tonight, as we still got the crate late model feature and the front wheel drive, or as our good buddy Michael Rigsby called them, the 4-wheel drives. They are coming up to round out the night as we wait on your feature winner, Del McDowell. No, we're good now. That's all good. We're all good. Yep, camera guys give us
What's funny, we had one saying, no, keep going. Another one saying, no, stop.
Okay, so Del McDowell wins.
Your winner here tonight out of Chickamauga, Georgia, Del McDowell makes his way to victory lane. Travis, throw it down to you, sir, as Travis might actually be holding the victory lane banner, too. He may actually do it all, as Ray Cook was over doing the droop check.
Yeah, guys, I'm trying to find somebody that will help me hold this thing up while we do this interview. I'm going to have to grab somebody
there we go.
From the McDowell.
Look at the other end. Gotcha. Josh has made his way down. Del McDowell, 8 wins on the year now. It's been a heck of a year for the. And Travis, you're free now, my friend. Take it away down there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about that? His first career Castro Flow Racing Night in America start, and comes from the 10th starting position. An incredible battle for the race lead there late. This packed Tri-County crowd, when he gets out of this car, tell him how much you appreciate that effort from the Mac Daddy Del McDowell and all these drivers here. As he gets a drink of water, he earned it. He'll need it after that one. We get everything situated here in victory lane. What a great race that was. What a great job that the track staff here did with this racetrack and this facility, getting it ready for the biggest race in Tri-County racetrack history here, with a star-studded field and a packed grandstands. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, climbing out of the car, your race winner, the Mac Daddy Dale McDowell. Make some noise. Dale, what an impressive, as we'll look this way here, what an impressive come from 10th starting position to take the lead lane. Had to earn that one, buddy.
Well, my breath. Oh, we had a
Okay,
car, as we usually do, and a couple of weeks ago, boys, I was a little easy and let one fella get away from us, and these things are hard to get. So we managed our tires. Shane and Landon, and they balanced the car. Shane's good, just get it balanced and all the information that I can feed him. So really didn't know. It was awfully racy there in lap traffic and in traffic. So I kind of just chose the bottom there for a little bit, and then Larry late, I got to run in the middle. So, man, it's awesome. Awesome win here. Great group of race fans. Thank you, race fans, for coming out and supporting Ray. I thank you guys. Thank you. But need to thank everybody that's involved, Klotz and Comatic, and this, everybody, Fox and Easy Go. Easy Goes is our big one. So just everybody that's involved. We got some hometown guys here, Mark and Jody, and them are here. They help out, and CSA Strategies, Clements, Hoosier, and Sweet Blinkles Race Cars, Northeastern Fabrication. That makes this appreciate them all, and it feels good, man. It feels really good.
Talk about the battle with Carson Ferguson here going into turn one. Maybe a little bit of contact there. End result was him spinning, but just tell us that from your point of view.
Yeah, he's mad. But I was completely will to will with him, and he turned left, and so we rubbed a little bit. I didn't spin
Okay,
him
well,
up.
anyway,
Getting down the corner,
so now let's go to get ready for our next
he's
feature.
got a lot to learn, and so I think if he watches the video, he'll understand what went on there. I was just holding my line on the bottom. I didn't wash out up into him. Didn't get in the back of him. Just run side by side down the straightaway, back straightaway there. He started cutting left, trying to cut me off, and so I just kind of held my ground.
Dale, your health struggles over the last few years have been well documented, but talk about how great it's been for this team and what it means for this team to come back and respond like you have, picking up so many wins this year, and really picking up where you guys left off a few years ago.
Well, I'm humbled. It's been totally amazing. Back at the end of last year, I didn't get to come up here and run the Targo last year because we were out, for my cancer, and so to be able to go back in January, and we really had a good year. We struggled there, had our struggles. These guys are so competitive and so good. It's hard to keep up and hard to stay in the top five. But we've had our struggles. So, man, I'm 56 years old, so I'm just glad to be able to keep up with some of these young guys. But it's been awesome. Good Lord's blessed us. Blessed me to be able to do this. So I had family, Tiffany, and the kids, and Shane and Sarah behind me, and all of our sponsors and partners were so supportive when we come through that, and race fans too. So had a lot of people to reach out to me, and just very blessed, very humble, and very proud to be able to stand here.
Dale, congratulations, $22,000 payday tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you, Casserole, for putting all this up. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your race winner, the Mac Daddy, Dale McDowell.
All right, thank you, Travis. We'll give you a moment to make your way over to the second place finisher, Brandon Overton, and your third place driver, Chris Smoky Madden. Once again, I do want to remind everyone that we will be in action with Castrol Flow Racing Night in America Midweek Series again in just a few days at the McCarter family's 411 Motor Speedway just outside Seymour, Tennessee, and that is coming up on Tuesday next week. Again, just a few days away as Travis made his way over to grab your second place driver, Brandon Overton. Travis, go ahead.
Here with Brandon Overton from Evans, Georgia. Brandon, looks like maybe just ran out of laps there, or maybe that caution just not to your advantage there again.
No, congrats to Dale, man. He was good. He could run down there, get in that bottom, get stuck, and go the other way. So just too loose, slid. Started the day off wrong. We too tight qualifying and got us put back. And hell, I don't know. It is what it is. It's a fun race. Run good. We'll take it going.
Talk about this racetrack, packed crowd, great field of cars. Means a lot just to come here and run second tonight.
And it's cool. Like I knew coming in whether I was or not, to see this racetrack with all these people and all the good race car drivers that came, it's cool. And glad they come and got a taste of what we race on a little bit. So, I just want to thank all the fans for coming and Ray and everybody at Flo for putting this deal on. I had fun. Like I said, congrats to Dale, and back in tomorrow.
Good luck the rest of your Brandon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's your second place finisher, Brandon Overton. I'm trying to run down here, grab a quick word with third place finisher, Chris Madden. Hopefully the microphone will reach this far. Chris, looked like there early on in the going that you might have had the car to beat, but that late caution just seemed like you kind of faded after that.
Yeah, I wasn't as good as Dale was. They just stood right in that bottom and leave and exit pretty hard. And we give it one last shot up there, and I got over the cushion and got hung up. And we just give it all we had right there. It was a great finish for us tonight. We've been struggling a little bit here lately, so I think we got something we can build on again and keep working hard and see if we can't get back in victory lane. But awesome race tonight. Had fun. Had a great time. Me and Dale had a heck of a heat race, and that was fun. Nice racing. And I love all these fans coming out and supporting Ray. He done a phenomenal job here tonight. Give us a great place to race. Everybody that come out, we appreciate you. Appreciate all your families that support us. All my sponsors. I had some people here. I had Millwood here. Like to thank Draddy, Franklin Enterprise.
Okay.
Henderson Amusement, Davis Diesel Service, Pyramid Materials, Worthy Monument, BP Fuel.
I'm not showing the interviews because I'm just bored. But
Who's your Dirt Tire South? Whiskey Shops.
honestly, I don't know if I can even make these other dang features. My nose is running less than something. I don't think now.
Hopefully he'll get feeling better. And thanks to Goose and Brown for doing a good job today.
Well, we hope Goose gets to feeling better. Chris, congratulations on a strong purchase.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Hi to Adrian to send me back home.
That's the most important. Hi to the folks back home. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your third place finisher, Chris Smokey Batten.
Thank you, Travis. Again, your field rundown tonight. Dale McDowell gets the win, first ever with the series in his first start. Then it's Brandon Overton, Chris Madden third. How about Clay Knight in fourth? Great run for that driver. Then Garrett Albertson in fifth, another great run for him. Brent Dixon charges to sixth. And then it's Ross Bells, Ricky Thornton Jr., Brandon Shepard comes back to ninth, Kenny Collins in 10th. Then it's Dalton Wilson, Tyler Erb, Bobby Pierce, Peyton Freeman, Jonathan Davenport 15th. Then David Payne, Garrett Smith, Barrett Lowe, Jamie Oliver, Carson Ferguson, Will Harrington, Bloomquist, and Jeff Smith. That is the way your field rounds out. Well, as they wrap up Victory Lane, we got 602 late model feature coming up in just a moment. But first, we're going to toss to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Okay, well, commercial
602
breaks.
late model
Good.
feature in the front wheel drive main event.
Racers that win, pour it in, and we appreciate you.
I'm Tom Mosey. I'm Alan Mosey. And the story continues with us. Racing has been part of our family as long as I can remember. It started in Dad's garage, and finally it grew to be. And that's where I joined the business. Some of our customers, they've been customers of ours, some of them since I was in high school. One of the coolest things you hear is someone calls and they say, so-and-so told me to take it to Buzzy. Word of a racer, it means a lot.
Right from the start began with my grandfather in 1928. He believed if you didn't do things right the first time, you wouldn't have that job to do much after that. And that's what we believe at Bob Chevrolet Buick to this day. Whether it's listening to your transportation needs or your repair needs, we want to ease your mind.
So, as soon as this thing, commercial break is done, I do not.
So we can see you again.
I don't
Bob
think that.
Chevrolet Buick, right from the start.
Introducing the latest technology in the racing industry, Spring Rhythm. Spring Rhythm is an app that can replace a spring smasher, giving you access to the same information the fast guys are using to stay ahead. The app tells you where to set your coilover nuts to hit your install loads and tells you the dynamic loads that the car will see in travel. It also simplifies adjustments at the track, giving you the information needed to adjust loads without taking the shock off the car. Spring Rhythm has been rigorously tested to ensure accuracy. There's no excuse to not be using Spring Rhythm.
Relying on racing
I honestly don't think that. I was waiting for this commercial break to be over
That's
with.
not confidence.
Just
Putting
because.
on mega spoilers, that's definitely not confidence. Relying on Castrol Edge to unlock maximum performance. Now that's confidence. It's 3 times stronger than the leading full synthetic, with 10 times better high temperature performance. It's confidence in a bottle. Castrol Edge. Maximum performance. Maximum confidence.
Boo 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 boo. Oh, good lord. Bruh. Let's fix the brace again.
Is that seat from the 80s?
Oh, okay, they're racing.
I have to.
So these are the, this is either the 602s or the 604s.
Your front row, two of the young guns.
By the way, I'll get some march, I guess, I don't know. But we're going to be racing here for
Also, Super Cooper in the 100, another young guy.
Okay, these about 7 cores, maybe 8, maybe 9, who knows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 12 cores, I believe. Then again, I might be just counting these cores wrong. I'm not sure how many cores there are.
Just don't. I can almost see the color on it. Don't get in your head that it's.
So that was it's a pretty good core count.
Okay. Oh, I can see it when it goes under the lights. When it goes under the lights, it glows. But don't think it's David Pearson. Not that silver fox.
No.
All right, here we go.
David'd like to be here, though.
Best ever in my book.
No doubt about it. Next to
Dante Curtis in the 0-3.
Here we go.
He's trying to clinch
Here we
that
go.
championship.
So the 0-3 core lead them down. Green flag in the air for this feature.
15 lap feature event with Interstate Welding 602s.
Okay, 602s underway.
Boy, there's a lot of
Yep.
sheet metal coming through the
A ton of cores already getting loose. Whoever's on that 117 is out of here.
Oh, wait a minute.
If you have a
It's
spinner.
our old buddy, CB McKinnon.
So a CB McKenna being the best driver on earth, and that's okay. That looks so dumb. I'm not gonna make fun of people that are obviously underfunded, but if you have a taped on number, then just quit.
CB is a 602 rookie.
Well, he's a rookie. He's fine.
Decades of
If he has an
experience.
ugly core, then well, he's fine. Nah, man.
Well, we're just rookies, too, after working back up with the professionals that we've been with tonight. They do so.
I'm going to be honest. Me and you both were kind of worried and nervous about how this was going to go. It could not have gone any better, could it?
I don't see how you scripted any better. They welcomed us with open arms.
We did
Of course,
then.
we opened up our arms to them, too.
Well,
And
you
that's
know,
what makes it fun to come here to the racetrack, hang out. have
Here we
a good
go.
time, chill out just a little bit.
our buddy Rick, it is a family. It's a racing family.
Sure is.
And so
He'll be in my thoughts for a long time.
I think he'll be in everybody's thoughts for a long time. A voice that
Nobody
silence
will be
speaks
able to
loudly.
fill his shoes.
So here we go.
Nobody should try.
Green flag.
All right, we did get the lap in. Your prayer worked.
Congrats, we made 1 lap. Okay, well, we're already getting loose again, so we're probably gonna make about 5 laps this time.
He's going to run that middle line.
Well, we might make it 5 laps. I'm not even sure.
That 117 is dangerous when he's out front.
Well, we
These
see
announcers
he's
scare
coming from
me.
8th place to the lead.
That's about these announcers I just don't like.
He gave Dale McDowell a few tips. You ready? Whoa, hang on to it. Silver
Okay,
Fox.
what did I just do? What did I just do?
Austin Fox around.
Yep, they wrecked again. They did not make it 5 laps. They made it about 1 lap, and then they started stacking crap up again. There's that cool. That's number 36. That is Fox. So congrats, Mr. Fox. You have spun it.
That's what he did wrong. I'm not going to do that because I'm not behind the wheel.
Are we couch racers? Is that what we're doing?
No. I couldn't drive the pace truck.
Where are we going?
I'm going to a football game tomorrow night. buddy.
Football.
Well, you know.
Is there any? Oh yeah, those Friday Night Football. Yeah, cool.
Go watch the kiddies. Have a good time.
I missed my kids today.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what they're talking about anymore. This is a race. This is okay, bud. This is a race, not a place we talk about how much you miss your kids. You get to see them tomorrow. Calm down.
There you go. Well, what night
So
is
number
it?
36 goes back rolling.
Saturday night.
We still have 13 laps to go.
Saturday.
Tomorrow we will probably be live. Who the world knows? I'm just bored.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Well, if I'm not going anywhere, we were talking with Dustin
So,
a little earlier. You and I.
the 117 leads, then we have the 03, the 17, the 100, and then the 50.
We jump all over the
So I'm
country on
terrified.
Friday and Saturday nights when we're not racing here.
Been there, done that.
So we will
We
have
our
a
favorites.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
You need to get flow. I promise you, you won't regret it.
All right, here we go. Back underway.
Green flag.
Will and Dylan Beaver. Followed by the Murphy missile.
So
Jonte
Dylan
Curtis.
Beaver is a leader. Good lord, these names are getting me confused all of a sudden. So Dylan Beaver is your leader, literally the only driver I know in this field so far. So I appreciate them for letting me know who that guy is.
Bobby Elkins is quickly, very quickly. He don't run out of laps. He's making good time.
He could use a few cautions though. With only
We still
15
have
laps in this feature.
11 to go here in this feature.
22 car, Tucker Anderson, you done a
And
good
number
job.
27, Cordero, that's also the only guy that I know in this field. Haven't really how little Joe Denby went from driving a super late to driving a 602, but somehow he's done it. He was ripping the top, and he just slapped the wall down for good measure.
High, wide, and handsome.
Maybe he was a little too high wide, because he was booking it towards that wall. So Denby has entered the top 5 now, but I mean Dylan Beaver who just checked out.
Well, you're right. Through the pack, he is trying to make headway. I just don't know that he has enough laps.
You think there's gonna be a guy in 8th who's gonna somehow beat Gavin to like 5 seconds ahead?
Front, former 602 rookie champ. There you see Brandon Stroud. Oh, pile up.
Oh boy, okay, we have a pile up.
Well, I said
What were they?
everybody bounced off except
That does one core. That's not a pile up. That's a dang spin.
CB. Was that CB?
So what do they do?
12 car.
There's someone up against the wall being a dingus.
I think it is the 12 card, Frankie Barrett.
So Frankie Barrett is up against the wall doing something.
Apologize, CB. And
What
all the
happened over
CB
there?
McKinnon fans.
I don't know. I mean, there's a rack, but yeah, they just focus. Are they just doing like the race XOR thing, or they just don't dang pay attention to any of these drivers after they rack? They don't ever pay respect to the families, even though they're really fun. What in the world was a Beaver doing? Man was going dead straight towards the wall.
Yeah, he's usually in
Moved on up, had he?
the concert or whatever you want to call it, but he got a win earlier this year up at Mountain View.
Did he get a win here today?
Just in the Conti Hooligan B main non-qualifier race.
I'm terrified of what these drivers are probably about to do. So, oh, there's a replay, and I missed it. So that's great. But you better see anything that happened. So,
Shouldn't have to tell you, you're all that's left. You're next.
so that's number 12. That's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Already over there, I think. I think the other 602s are in staging.
What?
Fans watching on Flow, we appreciate
Oh,
you
yeah,
tuning
cool.
in. We invite you, if you're ever in extreme Western North Carolina, extreme North Georgia, extreme East Tennessee, come on out to Tri-County. We could actually be called Tri-State.
What in the world
Don't cry, Mark.
am I looking at?
Mark joined us.
Mark's come in. He's getting
What?
ready to leave. He's putting the camera up and clocking out. He has to work tomorrow. Imagine that. Mark's off.
He's either off
Shut up,
on a
shut up,
cruise
shut up,
or
shut up.
he's off. Or off on a cruise.
Off on a cruise. Well, people told me he's a little off.
Big off.
Cool. Anyway, we're gonna go back going.
You should have seen me. You know, I was pretty calm over in the pit area today talking to everybody. When Mark showed up, I said my bodyguard's here now. So then I started stirring trouble up.
You got big shoulders then, didn't you? You know he'd be carrying.
Yeah. Then I got to thinking, I kind of popped off at
Okay,
him.
I'm gonna have to go on a rant in a minute, but I'm not going to yet because they'll say
I don't know who would protect me from the
what's been going
bodyguard.
on. Actually, I can't because that guy subscribed to me, so I can't really say nothing.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Out of about 100 subscribers I have, not followers. I don't use TikTok as much, but yeah, I have like 900 something on TikTok. That's a matter of back. Good lord, shut up. Anyway, we're back green, as the announcers are high off their minds, obviously. But Beaver just checked out once again.
Why the crew chief on that 03 car got married yesterday, and tonight he's at the racetrack. I said, "Where's the bride?" He said, "She's at home."
The second position.
I won't touch that at all.
Brandon Stroud looking to the inside of Dante Curtis.
Still, we still have 6 laps to go.
Dylan, he's got about a, I don't know, 10 car lead.
Yeah, full term anyway.
I think Stroud may have something for Curtis. Oh, and we got the Silver Fox around.
Oh, good God, thanks Silver Fox again. This is a disgrace to David Pearson, everything in way, shape, and form.
I just call it like I see it.
What in the world? Oh, we have a replay. Neat. Can't zoom in, so, but yeah, that was an incident. Cool.
Big decisions, do we?
Not quite. That's above my pay grade.
Yeah, we would love to have y'all come visit us sometime. Even if you drop in for just our regular shows, anybody that is a fan here can tell you there's no telling what might happen.
Okay.
On a
That's
regular
right.
Friday night show here.
The thrills, chills, and excitement. And if there's not any, we'll make some.
But usually, sometimes we have excitement.
We still have 5 laps to go, and then we're gonna have one more feature, which is the front wheel drives, which is honestly gonna be terrifying to watch.
You name it, we've seen it.
So we will probably keep the stream going. Who knows?
Uh-oh, Dante got a good start down to the end.
Here comes Dante Curtis. I finally figured out his name. But Beaver, he just has a great core, and he's gonna be able to pull away.
0-3, he's looking for that second spot. Here comes Super Cooper in the 4th spot. He's going to dive to the inside of Stroud.
Oh, now make it 3 wide, just for good measure.
Shortly. If they keep this up, they're going to end up racing.
Yep. Yeah, if they keep it up, they're going to do it.
Spreads out.
If you mean racing, you mean by slamming the wall down. I mean, that's what the thing. That's what they're trying to do. But we have 3 to go. As Dylan Beaver is your leader. Those are Denby up top there on the number 27. He's somehow behind these guys. There he is.
Can he get by Super Cooper? 2 to go, says Super Flagman Whalen. Down to the inside. I thought he may have something for Dante. Did not. One more time.
White flag here for Beaver.
White flag, Dylan Beaver.
That white laundry, that's going to seal the deal for the...
Okay, please shut up. Please shut up. I cannot deal with this. Anyway, but...
For now.
Anyway, Dylan Beaver wins the 602 feature here tonight.
Dylan Beaver in the 117. Dante Curtis holds
Cool.
on for second.
Anyway,
Third. Super Cooper Twigs 4th. And I do believe Denby took the 5th spot. Nobody told Creamy it was over. So, with that finish, barring anybody being DQ'd in the tech shed by Judge Dredd, that should give your 2022 Interstate Welding Championship to the 0-3 Dante Curtis, the Murphy Missiles. He pulls through. And Dylan Beaver, the 117, another young and upcomer. Well, he's not even up and coming. He's winning features. One of the top guys in this division.
I'm gonna test someone at this rate. I think
We'll celebrate this one.
this is our name race at the end of the month, which is gonna be the most terrible championship at show. It will be a mess. Right now we're focusing on this, which this is bad as just bad. Yeah, I mean the people still actually have talent, unlike these guys, but you know, let's put next time it'll be live, unless with something I don't know.
But it's a see, whatever you want to call it. It gives everybody a chance to
Whoop.
log laps. And a lot of times the way it breaks down, it's guys who maybe are newer to this division, or maybe, you know, they're like a lot of us. They run what they can afford, and sometimes that may not be.
They get their feet wet before they swing.
Is that how it works? No cannonball. Seth Speed in the 149 outside of him in the number 4 is one of them Dockeries. Willie Dockery in the 4.
Well,
Ledford in the black and blue.
where the war did this come from? I thought we had 2. I thought we had 1 more feature. I guess we have 2 more features.
Floyd Self in the 3 car.
That's gonna be it. Floyd Self. I haven't heard that name in years. But Floyd Self has a new core. That's nice. The only reason I even know who that is because a few years ago, he almost flipped to the infield at Cherokee Speedway. It was an interesting one. Oh. Okay, cool. This for some reason we're going back.
Okay,
we're about to go back racing, but that's cool.
Close at Tri-County Racetrack in far western North Carolina. As they said, Derek, I'm not exactly sure what race is on the track. They're calling it a non-qualifier and/or a hooligan race. This race was not on the schedule. The 602 feature is done. Only the front-wheel drive race is left. You see in our double box
Okay, so this is a non-qualifier race. So it's so it's like a scramble type thing. We're doing it Eldora style. Okay, cool.
We thought we'd get a piece of our post-race show done. I think Michael Reiner's turn.
We're just gonna keep. Yeah, I thought we only had the Hornets up next, but no, we're just gonna have this random non-qualifier 602 race. Why not? It's actually quite a bit of course here. I guess these are the 602s now. I guess we're not fast enough to make the big race, which makes no sense. But let's try this. What in the world is happening? I have no idea whether he's wearing a hat, but we're gonna try this race.
There's so much to talk about in that feature. I kind of want to take you through my notes as I made them.
So while they are having fun on their side of the screen, they'll be racing here for this non-qualifier race. Green flag in the air. Here for this random non-qualifier race that I could really care less about.
The four of them were all over each other. You could really see it on the drone video. But eventually that yellow comes out, and Dale McDowell, who started 10th in this race.
I think I would actually rather listen to the dang people side of the screen, because this is already a boring race. I have no idea what's happening, so that's cool.
56-year-old veteran known for keeping his car straight wins it on the most bull-ringy of tracks in the Southeast. $22,000 to Dale McDowell.
So
congratulations to Shane and Sarah. I didn't see Dale as a guy who'd win.
So the 17 core is a problem there.
We didn't pick him, so in anything.
Kind of wild though, right?
His first ever Castrol event, he's entered. He's batting 1,000. He should just retire now from all Castrol races. Just kidding, but yeah, he looked pretty solid.
So this is might as well be the end of the stream, because I think those gonna have this post-race show during the races. I'm not mad at, because I have no idea what the one I'm watching to begin with.
I kept my line, and yeah, just
They're running a pretty lap in this dang non-qualifier race. Is really the biggest match I've ever seen in my life.
Such a good job. Former announcer for the Southern All-Stars. Derek, I think you got some Chick-fil-A on me from earlier. Still.
Cool. Anyway, back to the race.
That's never good.
Dale said about Carson, he thinks Carson was trying to change his line from keeping Dale from being able to pass him. And Dale said, hey, in my eyes, we were wheel to wheel, right? So the contact we made is not somebody taking somebody else out. That is a wheel to wheel fighting for position. That was McDowell's stance on it.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he's right.
He's raced a long time, and we always go to him for good sound bites, and he's always honest, I feel like. So, yeah, I would think it was just a racing deal. Carson Ferguson, he's going to do whatever it takes to win that race, trying to capitalize on his biggest win of his career. So, I don't blame him one bit. Yeah, we had JD Flaw with the flat tire, Sheppy with the flat tire, so seemed like maybe if we went a few more laps, a couple other guys could have lost their
Anyway, well, this random non-qualifier race is back underway.
We'll look at the rundown here in 1 second, but it was a fun race.
Now,
best race Tri-County has ever had.
I don't even know why this race is happening. I could really. Okay. So I think I just figured out that I think that number 3 is not Floyd Self. Floyd Self is that ugly thing caught in third. It doesn't really matter which card is which. So this is just a random race.
Not all golden aisles. There are places like this in the South, Derek, and we saw one tonight.
Yeah, it was a hidden gem. Plenty of guys in the pit area have never been there before, and yeah, oh yeah. You tested and tuned at Kokomo. You went to Fairbury during that.
Where's my phone?
Okay.
So you can come back up to the Midwest during the summertime. You can run any racetrack. Quit making excuses. But yeah, good point by him. He's been racing there for a long time.
Anyway, the number 3 car was underneath Floyd Self here for the third position. Probably the best I've ever seen Floyd Self run. Okay, now let's get good now. Goodness, what is happening? Okay, yeah, calm down, calm down. Now we're getting good. Goodness gracious, okay.
They all gushed, Derek.
Floyd Self actually has speed. What is happening?
Is it a lifetime pass?
A free lifetime. He didn't even have that at Fairbury.
So Floyd Self now moves up to third.
That's awesome.
Cool. That's neat. They're about to rack. There's no way they're gonna make it all the way back to the finish.
There's probably 2,000 to 2,500 people on the property tonight.
but it was the biggest racetrack crowd in the history of the racetrack.
Oh, I guess this race finished.
Those guys just gush about
Oh no, this, of course, what is happening?
And it was cool for them to see. Hey,
The 7 core, the 4 core, I don't even know what number that is because its whole side's ripped in.
You just hear them talk about how much they love racing.
Yeah, former driver, and I feel like his best interest is for the racers when they run the Southern Nationals, Spring Nationals, come and try.
Yeah, okay, you just 4 core pocket.
So kudos to
Your whole
Range
side's ripped in. I
longtime
don't think there's
friend
really much
of
else to
Brand,
race for.
DOD and Flow Racing. So it was well deserved at a racetrack that hasn't got much national attention here until recently.
So we still have 2 to go, I believe, in this feature. I think. I don't know what's happening.
Overton, McDowell. I mean, we might as well have been anywhere in this.
Hey, no, we have more.
Yeah,
I mean, goodness, Eldora, Tri-County, they race the same.
That's the crazy thing. All this talk, those guys are only good on the half miles where they don't have to bend their cars. We're at the bull ringiest of places in the southeast.
And we still did not get the white flag. Want to be here for a while.
We're in the top 3 there. Kate, let's take a look at the final rundown for tonight. It looked like this. Dale McDowell, Brandon Overton, Chris Mack.
Okay,
Play night at 4th. I was happy for him. Garrett Alberson gets his first look at the place.
Okay, and now we're gonna have this random lap car get in front of the lead. Now, good God, this is freaking embarrassing. Anyway, well, I'm 1 hour into the stream, and we still have this random race I just want to finish.
Ohio driver, New Waverly, Texas. Well, he lives in Ohio now, but yeah, Tyler, solid top 12, whatever, co-host. It's okay.
Not good enough for Swap Talk, right? Not good enough. Rest of the field, Bobby Pierce, his Uncle Will texted me and he said, "Man, we got to get back to the Midwest. That's just not our cup of tea." I'm like, "It's a quarter-mile bull ring." He said, "Yeah,
too.
You guys are 2 sideways there."
See them one too. Anyway, but
Bobby ends up right there.
this 149 core continuously. That's the white flag right there, I think. So this is finally gonna be over. Thank the Lord.
Started the night tough, right? Got caught up on. Actually, fast time. He started the night good.
It's probably the most boring thing I've ever watched.
You expected a little better.
Don't even know what I expected. The 149 core wins, and I'm just happy that's over. So we have one more feature, and I believe we will end the stream. I will possibly start up a new one, because I plan on doing something tonight, because it is a sad time in racing currently. So we will get into that in our next stream, which will either be tonight or tomorrow. It's one of the two. So we will have a front-wheel drive feature coming up.
No X given is what RTJ taking a shot at Garrett. Also, Barrett Lowe there, excuse me, Jamie Oliver, Carson Ferguson, Will Harrington, my pick tonight from non-superstar. Scott Bloomington, Illinois.
Supposed to be Bloomquist.
Scott Bloomington, that's a good one.
This is when you know you live in Bloomington, Illinois. When your guy who's typing out the full screen, Kane Runyon, also lives on the mind.
Yeah, the guy in Bloomington, Illinois, put Scott Bloomquist's name as Scott Bloomington. That's why you don't allow someone from Bloomington, Illinois to have someone with the name Bloom. Oh, good Lord. Okay, we're just gonna have fun tonight. So we're gonna have another stream straight after this one because I'm bored.
Scott Bloomquist, not Scott Bloomington, and then Jeff Smith, and that's the throwback, right? Bob. It was overall, though, I think a pretty solid night.
I'll go 8.7.
So we are gonna have the front wheel drive feature next. We will end this stream straight after this feature, and thankfully, we have finally done with this.
We've got the front wheel drive and/or forwards coming onto the track. For the
Yeah, if you wonder what Michael Rigsby is calling this course forwards, well, if you do not know, FWD is the abbreviation for forward, and this course these courses are also called FWDs. So yeah, you maybe just got yourself into one after you call them forwards. So that will be the wrap on the post-race show, and we will go back to live race coverage. I think. I really have no idea what's happening. Back to... We're going to commercial? Neat. But... we still have one more feature to go. Okay, I have to get the remote. This event's broken. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if this can work now. Oh, good God. What did I just do? I was like, The FLORACING commercial break music actually kind of hits. I'm not gonna lie, my lord. But okay, you know something. There's a reason. There's a reason why I'm not streaming as much. We're gonna be here for a while. So we will have another stream straight after this one because I'm just in love with this kind of streaming thing. I've not streamed in a while. I think it's been like 4 weeks since I've streamed, but that's cool. 100% this has, because I've been charging this phone for a while. 47, okay, that's great. I've had 2 chargers plugged in, so probably not. Good God. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be here for a while, boys. So, there's a front wheel drive feature that's supposed to be taking place right about now. But let's start doing that. We're still at commercial break. So, for this not starting in the next few minutes, I'm just gonna go in and call it quits for the night. Well, not for the night, because we're going to be streaming as soon as this is wrapped up and over. This can continue charging. Oh, crap. Okay. So we are underway for this feature here. I guess we missed the start, but we are underway. Now we're getting loose. Now things again. We are 3 wide. We have 1 car on the wall. We are doing things on lap 1.
Excellent hangs on the lead lap number 1.
Okay.
They always.
That number 30. Yeah, this is that was lap 1, by the way. That was lap 1 of the race. We didn't even make it like 1 corner. So let's see.
We did get a lap.
So we made a 1 lap. Congrats.
Austin Kinsey, Matt Gordon, Fulford, Josh Deese, Jacob McTaggart.
I'm just gonna unplug this phone real quick. Plug this one on up.
Brett Lynch in the.
I know this. Okay, we're going back to the post-race show now. So what are we doing? I'm confused. I am sick, and that's what I'm being pretty much stuck with. So we're side by side here. We should be on live race coverage, but instead we're just seeing Michael Riggs beating whoever the other guy is. Be dinguses. Well, Hornet drivers be dinguses. We're having fun tonight.
22. So if people are watching at home, they can't read. I just give you the leader right now, 14 to go.
Can you play by play for me for the remainder of this front wheel drive?
No, we got Devin Moran, bigger and better things. If we get done with him, I can do the final 2 or 3 laps.
All right, and who knows? This last 14 laps here of this front wheel drive race could take a while. Joining us as he does every night.
So they're gonna have as they have a one with Devin Moran, I believe. I have no idea whether they're talking to him, but the front wheel drive is still racing.
There he is. We can see that good-looking face, Devin Moran.
We have no idea what Devin Moran has anything to do with this front wheel drive feature, but hey, we're doing this.
Get up on the wheel and bend their car and slam the cushion can win this race.
So
56-year-old veteran Dale.
like that's not Moran looking. It's been like 5 years since I've seen him win. So I mean, I know he's won more than that, but yeah.
Winning, Brandon Everett in second, and Madden in third. So literally none of these guys are like swing it and send it kind of guys, but
cool. So Marine does his thing, the Hornet drives to do their thing on the other side of the screen.
I've watched a lot of videos from this place, and I've never seen it be that good on the very bottom by the end of the race. Obviously, there's a little bit of dramatics there for the battle for the lead with Dale and Carson, but it made it a good race. It definitely was fun to watch because of that.
Oh, someone is smoking. I don't know if you saw that. But good God, someone had more smoke coming out of the core than. Okay, I don't know. I can't really think of nothing. So, and they're gonna keep them green with their core smoking worse than anything else on us. But what about green?
But it definitely looked like they got into each other down the back stretch. And obviously, Dale's a smart enough racer to start coming down the hill, getting into one.
Yeah, that number 6 core behind your leader.
A little bit of inexperience.
He has some pretty good speed.
He should know he's going to do that. So either he's got to be all the way up beside him, or he's going to back around.
Oh boy, the top 2 hit.
Around the top, right there. But yeah, I don't know.
Cautioned back out. I assume it was probably for the car that was blowing up.
But I didn't see anything that made it where it was Dale's fault.
I assume. I'm not sure.
Anything where it made it Carson's fault. It was just kind of a racing deal what it looked like. But watch the replay and maybe I'll have a different opinion after that.
All right, Devin, two-parter. First part is who's going to retire quicker, you or Dale McDowell? Because he has.
Dale McDowell. I hope it's Dale McDowell.
But all serious now.
Good look at roasting Dale
This guy
McDowell.
has
My
no signs
God.
of slowing down. Obviously,
So, was that a phantom caution or
Dale's
something?
06,
Is that what that was?
Dale's
A phantom
56,
caution?
but
Cool.
Who knows?
Oh,
These next 5 or 6
phantom
years,
caution
he could
is
still
something,
continue
man.
to win races because this year he's having a great year as well. He has no signs of slowing down at all.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, so we have something to talk about in our next stream, which will be possibly
him and Shane
tonight.
and Sarah and all them, they got good.
I didn't even plan to do another
Shane
stream
works
tonight,
hard.
but I'm gonna do
Dale's
one
a better racer.
because I'm bored.
Good equipment, good cars. They don't overextend themselves by racing 100 times a year. What is this? 50 races they've raced for the year. So if they keep this up, I hope he retires. That way we can win a couple more races in the year. He did come away from us, but no, I really like them guys, and I'm glad they won. And it's cool to
I don't
see
know. I don't know. I saw something on Twitter, and I have no idea who all these guys talking about. Because I found something on Twitter about someone. I don't know. Those are cool things I found on Twitter.
Chevys and turbos of the world, guys getting up to 75 nights, like you said, he's only in that 50 range.
So 13 to go in this feature.
Probably average.
Don't think I can even make it 13 laps. I'm terrified of what could happen in 13 laps.
Yeah, it is. A lot of that.
So Exum, Kinsley, Corden, Jones, and Fulford. I love Hornet driver names. I mean, well, wait, is North Carolina the north or the south? I guess it's north. I don't know. I don't live in North Carolina, so I wouldn't know.
Where when you got Shane and them, he's only racing 50 times or so because it's just him. I don't think Dale's too involved.
And you have a green. Oh God. Okay, yeah, I'm done. I can't deal with these Hornet drivers. This is horrendous.
A lot of it just depends.
Stop.
I feel like we should all probably race a
Good
little
God.
less and probably make us a little better. But
I was planning on doing another stream tonight. Don't think I can get to it.
on a Wednesday night or on a Tuesday night or on a Thursday night or 40 and 60 on a weekend. How do you pass that up? You know, you got to take every opportunity while you have it. 'Cause we don't know how long this deal lasts. It might be it for everything.
Because these Hornets are going to kill me. Oh crap. Well, I mean, the rest of the championship goes on tomorrow. NASCAR's new show race championship isn't bad. Oh, yeah. I mean, NASCAR's doing something currently. We have the horrific penalty yesterday, the Byron penalty getting appealed, and just, it's chaos. It's chaos. Things are getting real. Things are getting real.
Jr. and Garrett Smith in that heat race as well. We had some fireworks tonight. First on Millwood and Harrington. What'd you make of the helmet toss? And what'd you think of that controversy? And then what'd you think of RTJ Garrett Smith?
Yeah, well, we know Will is definitely not afraid to gas on it. You know, I've never been to Tri-County, but it definitely looks like it's a tight quartered place. So I would say Will probably went in there a little hard. But at the same time, Tyler might have been able to let out of the gas. I don't know. But yeah, the helmet toss, that was impressive because he hit it right on the filler and like he got out like he was mad and he was like, oh, he's not mad. And then all of a sudden he like swung around and threw his helmet toss. That was good. That was like probably the best helmet toss I've seen for a while. So some of these guys balked it. I get Ashton Winger crap all the time.
Okay, 13 laps, and I get.
He was horrible at it when he was trying to.
13 laps, they somehow can't get this little teeny tiny car off the racetrack. These are literally the Kia Sophias that you can buy at your local car dealership. Yet you can't hook it up and just drive it off. Just hook it up with your dang tow truck and hook it off the truck.
It looked like Ricky might have got up into him a little bit, but that's the way that track looks like. It starts when you're on the gas and it does that. And Garrett definitely.
But we'll be doing something eventually.
I would feel like Ricky probably had a little bit.
So in our after race, after stream, we will be reacting to some races. We are gonna have fun. And I can promise you.
It was the biggest crowd in the history of the racetrack tonight.
There are some things that I have seen so far today that are interesting, especially since we earlier this week we will get into what I was gonna say on next stream, but now can't really discuss what I was gonna say right now, but we will get into it after the stream.
those guys could appreciate this was a big moment for Ray, a big moment for this racetrack. Your family runs a racetrack. Did you? That's kind of
Good
cool,
Lord.
isn't it?
Anyway.
These guys all got out of the car and go, this place is packed, 2,000 people here. This is really cool for a guy like Ray Cook who's been around this sport his whole life. I thought that was neat.
Yeah, 100%. You know, I'll always remember, like.
Okay, what about Green? I expect the top two are gonna wreck at some point because they are getting looser than. Okay, I can't say other things I want to say. Okay, yep. That's why exactly just called. They were not gonna make it to the corner. They almost did not even make it to the corner. There's gonna give him a tap. He's gonna send it. That white car on the top. Now he's gonna send it. Now the 6 car's gonna spit, and now we have another caution. Oh my God! Oh my Lord! What are we gonna do? Are we just gonna keep having phantom cautions? What? Oh, that's a wheel. That's not a phantom caution. That's a wheel. That little teeny tiny wheel is just flopping. So I cannot last 1 second more of this Hornet feature. So we will wrap this stream up. We'll start a new one in just a second because this is a big freaking mess, and these Hornets are gonna be the death of me. So I'm just gonna rage quickly in this Hornet race, and as soon as this wraps up, after I get done watching it, I'm gonna start up a new stream. See you guys in just a few minutes.
You know, I kind of like where I like promoting. I like being part of racing. I like serious.